So I'm genuinely worried about Pete Davidson after his breakup from Kim Kardashian. But one person who's definitely not worried and probably pretty happy is Kanye West. He actually made a really bizarre post on his Instagram, which you guys know that he has been extra with his Instagram before, but lately he hasn't been posting on there. But now that Pete and Kim have broken up, he decided to make a post pretty much clickbaiting Pete's passing. So he posted this photo on Instagram, which is a fake headline from the New York Times, and it says, Skeet Davidson passed away at the age of 28. I'm going to block out that word because YouTube's been really sensitive lately, but I actually want to point out there's a little caption at the very bottom of this image. You really have to zoom in to see it, but it says, Kid Cudi meant to play funeral, but fearful of bottle throwers. So, he definitely included this for some reason. He's friends with Kid Cudi, and I guess they all don't like Skeet. You would think at this point that Kanye would get over himself, but he hasn't learned his lesson, and he's got to straighten up soon because Kris Jenner's going to put him in a conservatorship if he doesn't. You guys may remember that Kim has been really against all of this bullying from Kanye's side, and this latest Instagram picture is pissing her off. Supposedly, a source told the Daily Mail Kim won't stand for this. She is demanding that Kanye take the post down, but he won't. I mean, can anyone tell Kanye what to do? I don't think so. And I think that's one of the reasons why Kim doesn't want to be with Kanye, because he's not the most enjoyable person to be around. He probably likes his yes people and to do exactly what he wants to do, whether it hurts someone or not. Kim Kardashian is not happy, the source told the Daily Mail. She's been vigorously defending Pete. She'll never get back together with Kanye, oops, over the way that he's treated people that she loves and respects. She has tried incredibly hard to have a good co-parenting situation for the children, but I mean, you can only do so much, and I'm sure their kids are hip to all of this because, I mean, you can't really hide anything from them. I remember the last time that Kanye West was talking crap about Pete Davidson on Instagram, he went to a game with North and Saints, so he was around his children, and I'm sure if he's talking to his people about what's happening on social media, the kids overhear it and they figure it all out. But Pete Davidson was extremely close with Kim and their family, so I'm worried with how he's dealing with this breakup. Lately, he's been in Australia shooting a movie called Wizards, which probably did not help the situation. I feel like when these celebrities break up, it's because like a work project has kept them away from each other. So if they were probably like, you know, with each other this entire time, they would be okay. But he was wearing a t-shirt recently with a human-like insect sketch on it that reads, "What? I feel like the S word and feels like crap." And he probably does feel like crap because he's going through this breakup. Here's a photo of Skeet, I mean Pete, in this shirt, and as you guys can see, it's got a very odd looking bug on it, and it says "I feel like crap," which I would assume this is some type of message he wants to send to Kim. Wearing a trucker's hat with the movie's name along it with his standout tee, the former SNL star may have been sending his ex a message in the photo, taken a day after the couple's split was announced, which I forgot he was on SNL. That's when I really started to like Pete Davidson as a person. Look how exhausted he looks in this photo, though. It's giving Machine Gun Kelly and like Megan Fox, how she like Megan Fox is like sucking the life out of MGK, which actually, if you guys want a video about their relationship, I've thought about making one. I've made one about MGK, but like their relationship alone is super bizarre. And if Pete and Kim can't make it, then is there any hope for the rest of us? I mean, I feel like Megan Fox and MGK have been having problems for some time. But a Kardashian insider told Page Six, who I wonder who these insiders are, like who's the insider? But the pair decided to just be friends after 9 months of dating. They have a lot of love and respect for each other, but found that the long distance and their demanding schedules made it really difficult to maintain a relationship, which I kind of called that a second ago. I feel like he is too busy working. She's way too busy working. So she needs someone who's like, doesn't have a huge career, who can just like be there at all times, which maybe sounds bad to some of you guys, but I think that that's better than having these people who are so far away from each other, probably not trusting each other and fighting because of the distance. We don't really have a great reason for why they broke up, but there is a reason that one of these sources gave the press. This is why I kind of worry about Pete Davidson, because like their breakup wasn't based off of something that happened or some real problem. However, their 13-year age difference was also said to be a huge contributing factor to the breakup. I mean, you would think that these people are so rich, if they can't do long distance, and like, again, how can anyone do long distance? But they're also blaming the age difference, which I think is really interesting because a lot of people don't acknowledge the age differences in these Hollywood relationships when there tends to be a big gap. Pete is 28 and Kim is 41. They are in very different places at the moment. The comedian is totally spontaneous and impulsive and wants her to fly to New York or wherever he is on a moment's notice. I feel like that gives us a lot of detail right there. So like, I mean, was there a situation where he wanted her to fly to New York and be with him and then she wouldn't, and it's just like too much pressure for her? I mean, it doesn't seem like they tried to keep it going. Like the first bump in the road and they just call it quits. But I mean, I get it. Kim is a busy woman. And like I said, I feel like she needs someone who doesn't really have a lot going on. Kind of like her brother, Rob Kardashian, like the Rob Kardashian type who really doesn't do anything, who sits around and does nothing, who just literally is at home doing nothing. I mean, have we heard from Rob Kardashian? I mean, he was doing Black China for a while, but then he stopped doing that. So yeah, I think he's just doing nothing. Anyways, Kim has, I can't with myself. Kim has 4 kids and it isn't that easy. She needs to focus on the kids. But the insider also, a lot of reasons. So 1 reason, the distance, 2, the age gap, now 3rd reason, the kids. Now 4th reason is that the Kardashian star was totally exhausted by this relationship and other things going on in her life, which she has the right to be exhausted. But it's interesting that this like whirlwind relationship that she, publicized so much wasn't something that she really could keep up with. I mean, they threw their relationship in our faces, which is totally fine, but it seemed like Kim was really all about it, but she really wasn't. I think the saddest part of the situation, and one of the reasons why I'm worried for Pete, is that he was going to propose to Kim before their breakup. I mean, Kim was just married to Kanye West, so I don't think she wants to get married again, but their relationship was moving very quickly, and I guess she wanted to have a steady approach. He wanted to move quickly, and it kind of seemed like he scared her away. His team says that he is devastated. Everyone warned him that she was going to push him away, but he didn't listen. Remember, this is the same guy that proposed to Ariana Grande just after a few weeks. Pete learned nothing from that relationship. He falls hard and he falls fast. I wonder if he was part of season 2 of her show, or was he on season 1? Like, I feel like he was really accepted and loved by the entire family, and like, it's hard not to fall fast when everything moves so quickly and your entire family accepts him as their own. I find this part really interesting because it sounds like he almost asked her to marry him, or he was planning it and then she heard about this and that's why they broke up. Because if you read down here at the end, he's disappointed that his alleged plans to marry Kim not only backfired, but apparently also led to them calling it quits. So it seems like he tried to bring up marriage, it scared her off, and she cut him off. So I'm a little bit worried about Pete. I mean, he does have mental health issues. He's been thrown through the ringer in this relationship. Kanye is still going after him, which I know that probably hurts. And he also has a bunch of tattoos on his body dedicated to her. He's got one tattoo that says, "My girl is a lawyer." Even though I don't believe that she's a lawyer. Did she actually become a lawyer? I don't think so. And he supposedly has a tattoo that's dedicated to her children. So he really was invested in this relationship. And I feel like now there's nothing really else to do. So maybe it's for the best that he's in Australia and that he's working so that he can keep himself distracted. But anyways, I want to hear what you guys think about this breakup in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, guys.